left to film before AJ gets back from school, right? Okay, we look good, right? This is, I've been busy all morning. I have been extremely busy all morning. I've been cleaning up the place because I just had a feeling that I am going to be lazy tomorrow, which is Saturday. So I am so elated. Let me say that first. What's that elated? First of all, for the growth of this channel. I mean, it's not so much. Okay, I mean, I mean, it's not so much, but it is so encouraging. Right now, I have like 32 followers, subscribers, I'm sorry, but and my videos are not going lower than that. That is for me an actual boost. If I had 32 followers and I was getting like 2 views only, this proves that the people who actually follow me are people who really likes my content. For me, it is such an amazing growth, even though it's so small, but it is significant, right, for my journey. So yeah, welcome back to the channel. And if you are new here, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, someone who's been following up my journey so far, thank you so much and welcome back again. What are we going to be talking about today? My relocation story, right? And everything that went down, how I decided to move back to Lagos because I had been residing in Lagos and then some things happened and I had to go back home to my family and recovery. God made it so that I was able to get back on my feet and back to Lagos because um, I have always been drawn to Lagos. I do not know why. I just feel that Lagos is it for me, and this is where I have the opportunity to do all that I have always wanted to do. Right. So um, let's start with um, Lagos agents. They are something else. So it happened that I was then at River State. I'm sorry for here. I was then at River State and I contacted my friend to help me um, go check out an apartment that an agent had shown to me. So he was supposed to go check it out for me, and yeah. So that friend helped me go check out the place, and um, this house very beautiful. Here that I am now is not even. This house was a two bedroom apartment, two toilets, and a very beautiful kitchen. I think the kitchen even had an island, or it didn't, but it was quite big. It was quite big, and he had gone to check out this place for me. Prior to him going, I'd asked the agent, okay, is this place okay? How is the road? How is the environment? He said it was quiet, it was okay, the road was motorable. Okay, I had asked my friend to go help me check it out and confirm all that he had said. When we got there, the agent said we had to pay some before he could take us there. Okay. I said, no problem, go ahead, because I really liked the house I saw in the video. So my friend went ahead to go check out the place, and if you see the kind of roads, if you see the kind of road this agent told me was motorable, was okay, motor car. Hey God, the mud was this mud could sink your car. I do not have a car yet, but I mean, you plan for the future, right? So, okay, we that will be using public transport because I move around with boats. So yeah, I have to really ask how is the place like can when I'm always like going out for work or my errands, I prefer going around with boats. So it has to be motorable, right? But the house was very okay. The compound, the area it was in, the street, it was very okay. It was quiet, the kind of place I can live in. But the road, the connecting road to that place was a mess, and we just had to let it go. I kept talking to other agents, and they were all requesting for payment first. I was like, I can't keep paying different agents. Don't you guys have videos, pictures? This is what I'm looking for. This is the area that I'm looking at getting and everything. So some of them will send me an area far from where I told them. They'll send me an apartment, beautiful apartment, and then you see one bakery kitchen that they put there with one sink hanging on the wall. Like you'll be looking at the video and in your heart you're like, wow, I found a place. Like so cute, everything so okay. And then you get to the kitchen part and your heart just sinks to your stomach. Or the kitchen is okay, the bathroom is not okay. Or the kitchen and the bathroom are not okay. Or like something will just disappoint you about that house. So got to a point where I got I got tired of asking people to go help me check out apartments. I had to step in, right? I had to come down to Lagos, check it out. So I planned on spending a week when I had come into Lagos, but I ended up spending 3, 4 days, I think, after finding an apartment. So I got into Lagos on a Monday, if I'm not mistaken. Then on a Tuesday, I started my house hunting. I went to this agent office and they said I had to register, get a form, 25,000 naira, I think, for the access that I was looking for. I did. On the first day, they said, okay, they have some apartments and they would like to just show it to me. Maybe I would like it. First house that I've gone to. I don't think I don't have a video of the first house I've gone to. Mold everywhere. The living room, the kitchen, and the veranda, they were mold. And I was not like, okay, are you guys going to fix this? I asked, are you going to fix the mold? Because the place was actually nice. And they're like, fix how? I was like, these things on the walls, they're not, they say, you just paint it now. They're like, it is in every house. Like, what am I? If I like the place, I should take it. That kind of thing. I just like, no, please, I can't. Like, even my former place, I found it and I had to move, right? So, like, once I just see that thing in the house, I'm going too far. Once AJ cites something that is not okay, that he feels is dirty in that house, I won't rest. He will keep pestering me until finally we have moved out of the place. Oh my God, it's dirty. This place is dirty. I don't. So before he even gets to me first, KJ has to complain because me, I'm more grown. I can adapt easily, but that guy, he's so selective. While I was looking for a house, I was putting him into consideration. In fact, he was my number one consideration because if I get a place that KJ was not comfortable in, my ear go here. I just knew that that place was not for me. The way they were even talking, they had no plans of fixing it. In fact, they had no idea what it was. I was even trying to educate them, and they they just totally seemed uninterested. So I just knew I was talking to a wall. No need moving on. They took me to somewhere else. Inside the apartment was okay, but the compound was shitty. I'm sorry for that language, but it was shitty. I was like, oh my God, why do you keep bringing me to this kind of places? Okay, is it because of my budget? I had to ask, so, okay, is it because of my budget? Do I have to come up a bit? He said, but that money I called, is it no money? That money I called, that budget I had kept, is it no money enough to get a good place that you live and you don't die? Okay, you see, I had to come up, right? I came up a bit. I said, okay, we're going somewhere that they will call me the next day. This is after we had gone to like 3 places, I think. The last place that we are supposed to go to was an estate. A better, right? uh So they were supposed to go show me this estate. On our way on to the place the next day. Because on that day that we were supposed to go, which was on Monday, that was the last place we were supposed to go check out. They showed me a video and I liked the place. In fact, all the videos they kept showing me, I liked the place. So we went on our way. We found out that the guy who was supposed to open up the apartment for us was not available. So we had to, and he was at church or something, and he could not leave on a Monday. So we had to like the next day. I had gone to meet them up on our way to the estate to see the place. I started hearing funny things like the landlord lives there, this, that. I was like, please, let's go back. As long as the landlord lives there, that is that is my number one no, and I'm sure so many people are like me. I've had some encounters with living in a compound where the landlord also resides, and it never ended well. Not that I got into any problem or that sort of thing or any drama with them, but I just didn't like it because okay, you're just like living with a very, very strict parent, monitors everything you do and is ready to criticize everything that you do. If it's not that they are trying to hit on you, if it's not that they are just setting one rule or the other to frustrate you. They are trying to hit on you and it didn't work out, and now they're trying to frustrate you. To just was trying to avoid all of that. I didn't want to start any drama in my new life that I was going to start creating for myself. So yeah, maybe the landlord was a nice person, maybe he was going to be the best, but I do not want to throw a dice on that, right? So I just had to move on. All right, so the next place they called, they said the person with the key to wasn't available. We had to go back to the office and we spent a lot of time at the office. They were making calls here and there, here and there, and they're showing me some of other apartments. I didn't like it, even though. So it just kept going on and on like that. And then I had to go back, right? My day gone again. On the third day, I texted my friend. I was like, oh, connect me to the agent that you had worked with actually. She found a place close to our workplace, and but she had initially paid an agent to help her look for a place, but the agent doesn't know that she had found a place. Okay, she was going to give the agent my number, and I should tell him that we're sisters and he should keep on looking for the place. Then I give him the description of what I want and stuff like that. So I called the agent and I did as she had said, and the agent started working. The next day he said I should come out. He had like three places to show me around the area that I had talked about with him. Prior to that, I already came up a bit in my rent. Like I added from the previous that I had set. So I had to come up again. So yeah, with that budget, I was able to see like three places. The first place they took me to, I was like, for this budget, you're showing me this kind of place. That was a dungeon. Yes, a dungeon. You're building a house that human being like you would live in, and you're making this size, this size of window. Like you have to put up a ladder, climb up, and then flip outside because the window was so short and so high. There is no way sunlight was going to penetrate. The only light you can use in that house is your electricity, right? So on our way there, I am my agent. On our way there, this other agent was also on his way there with two young ladies in hopes to rent the place. So I was looking at renting the place. These two other girls with their agent was looking at renting the place, right? I didn't see this place on video because if I had, I wouldn't have wasted my time going to that place in the first place. So we were walking, and these girls, they were like, um, they hope the place is fine, that they're tired, and they hope they can rent it today. Like me, I was like, if that is if I don't first you. If I don't pay before you, that's what I said. And we all laughed. And we were like, we're working in a sort of competitive way. Me and my agent, we say, then, okay, first to enter. And yeah, now, as we enter, we entered the place. Ah, once see one cute house by this side. It took us to the back. And I'm like, what is going on here? Are you taking me to that? Are you taking me to that place that I'm looking at? See, it was not no, see the person that's going to show us the place. Okay. So me, I just stood outside. The other one of the girls was frowning seriously. The other one entered inside. I was making video. And this one was not like, what are you making video for now? What are you making video for? Say, can you live in this kind of place? Okay, what are you making? It was that bad. I just stood, I was looking at it. I was like, hi, Kessi, you don't suffer. I didn't even make videos and I don't know why, because you guys have to laugh with me. I was just thinking about my life. I was like, man, Kessi, you don't suffer. You don't suffer. So this one girl was just para and she just the para, the vex. So what do you mean that this so amount of money cannot give me a good place in this level? What do you mean? Am I a slave? Are you bringing me to this kind of place? Me, I was just thinking about my life and I'm like, why? why? Why me? Ah, these people want me to empty my account. How high should I have to come up to get a decent place? Right. So my agent just looked at me and said, let's be quiet. Let's go, please. I'm not get strength. I start crying or shouting. But we left the place, took me to a second place. So beautiful, so beautiful. If I had it, I would have gone for that place. I had to add like take an extra 500K to be able to get it. I wasn't ready for that yet. No, no, no. I had other things to do. So I was contemplating should I not? But then I left it, right? So we went to the last place, which was here. So this was the last place that we had visited. What's the time? I have to be checking time. AJ is going to be back from school soon, and I want to do this video when he's not around. That guy can be so noisy. And when I got here, the compound clean, a newly built place. Some of the apartments were renovated. So I looked around, and this was the best so far. So I just in my mind thought about okay, I could work with this place. I could decorate to my taste. I could actually work with this place. That was what I thought when I first got in here. I first of all checked the first apartment over there. It was okay. Two windows. I was like, oh, okay. The room not so big as this one. This is one and a half of this room. I checked bathroom, okay, kitchen, okay, not too big as well. Like this is smaller, but the same price. So he showed me this, and the last one was available. I checked the other one, wasn't as given, and then I checked this middle one. One window, I worried about ventilation, but there will be AC, right? So I just, walked through it. I saw that it was more spacious, more everything. The kitchen was white, bathroom was okay. So far from everything that I've been seeing, the room was okay. I could work with it. I could work with it to get what I really want, right? Going forward. So that was how I was able to I was like, okay, let's pay. Let's go and pay. This is maybe another thing that they don't talk about. Okay, let's go and pay. So we have to go to the property manager's office, right? And then they call their lawyers for the everything. We left here on that day by past 12 to go do all the necessities that we were supposed to do. Because they see Shakara to rent house. I understand. They asked questions, I answered. They're sizing me up with their eyes. They're sizing me up with their eyes, like, how old are you? This, that, yeah. And mind you, I was very sick on this day. I was coughing so much, had pains in my ribs. I was trying to breathe as lightly as I could because I just wasn't okay. So I was so uncomfortable on that day. I was sweaty. I just wanted to go to my friend's shower and just, rest. And that day was the most difficult day I would say for me. My battery was down. I'd, I'd gone out with the wrong power bank. I didn't go out with mine. I thought I had mine. I didn't know I'd gone out with the wrong power bank. Wasn't charging my phone, my cord. I was just everything stressed was me on that day, and I was trying to hurry up the process. I had to print this, print that, NIN here, passport here, my guarantor's passport here, is that, everything. I had to sign some paper, do some this, do some this. On top of that, they were doing shakara. Before they will answer me for one thing, it would take minutes. At the point where they started attending to me very fast was when my mood changed. They were not like halfway feeling. They said, "Oh, someone else wants to pay for the middle one, this place." I just turned. I was not like. I said, "Okay." That's what he said though. That I have to take the first one. I don't know because I said it was just me that was going to be staying here. So now they wanted to give me the smaller one. So I was not like when I heard it, my face just changed because me I was ready for anything. I just looked at it. I was not like, "Oh yeah, now please, you guys are going to start from when I started printing your form because I was printing and paying for all those things. Your form, the passport, everything that I've been spending money here for. Please just count it, and I'm going to give you my OPay. You put in my OPay. Let me leave here. I mean, if I don't get here, I can definitely get somewhere else." That is what I said to them. They're not like, they were just playing now. I said, "No, I don't like that kind of play. Why are you bringing up play in a place where I'm serious? I don't like some kind of thing." So I'm like, "Okay, let me call the lawyer." Whether you call the lawyer, you not call the lawyer, that one is your business. Pay me all the money that I've been spending, or you give me what I want. Say, "Okay, I've called the lawyer. The lawyer said we should give you the middle one." I'm like, "Okay, oh, no wahala." I sha did everything. So yeah, account number, let me transfer the money. I transferred the money, and um, they gave me my receipt, and then like, "So the cleaning of the place, so how are we going to do it?" If I want it cleaned by professionals, they have to, because when I first came in here, there were post construction jobs and stains, paint stains everywhere. Definitely it wasn't going to be me that would do that kind of job, right? So I paid an extra 60,000 euros so for that, for the cleaning. When the cleaning, I'm still cleaning by myself, small, small. The doors are not really clean. Anyways, but it was better than when I first come in. So yes, I actually have questions from WhatsApp. Or should I do this some other time, or I should just read some? It took me less than a week to find this place, which I am very, very, very grateful for, despite the previous setbacks and the money wasted and, the walking around, the tiredness and everything. Despite all of that, I am so grateful because I know how long it took my friend Ferret to get her place. I know how long it took some other people that I know to get their place, and that it took me less than a week to find something that I just like liked was was perfect for me. It was God. Let me just say that it was God for me. And another thing that I like is the constant electricity. So we are using the band A electricity. It is a constant power supply here in Lagos. If you're under band A, you know what I mean. So from my WhatsApp, I have said that I left Lagos back to River State and now back to Lagos again. Also, people are like, so someone asked me, why why so many moves, Kessi? Na Lagos. Lagos. So the thing is, I had left Lagos because of something very personal that happened, right? I left Lagos. And now that I am back because that personal stuff has been settled, has been cleared, and I am starting all over afresh. I hope that answers. And so at how much did it cost you to move from Lagos to? Okay, so let me give this trick. I don't know if everybody would think like I did, but the thing is, it didn't cost me as much as you would think because then this is what I was doing. I was selling and I was buying. Wherever I sold, I I bought again. I use the money, I just add something and we buy. And I keep it at one of my friends who gets I was selling and I was buying. I was not buying new. Like there was no just do you get what I mean? Mhm. So that saved me a lot. One of the things I thought about was stove, bed, and setting up the kitchen. Any other thing can come later. But where to sleep and where to eat was most important. And those were the first things that I tackled first before I started facing other things, right? So yeah, I can't say for sure how much because I wasn't writing it down or something, but if you are moving and maybe you do not have anything down and you want to like start buying from scratch and you're moving from, a place like Port Harcourt down to Lagos, what I would advise you if you do not have anybody or you do not wish to inconvenience anybody like I had done to a lot of people, my sweet friends. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for tolerating my excesses. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. So if you do not have anybody, I would advise you to come down to Lagos and I really do not know or come down to Lagos and look for the apartment yourself or speak to some agents online and then come down to Lagos and let them show you the things that they have been showing you on the online, right? I didn't move because I got a job. I am my job. I am my own company, right? Though I moved because my business did better here than it did over there. So I'm back here. If you're moving because of a job, I think I really do not have plenty advice for this. So while looking for a place to stay, not the budget you are working with. Look for houses around your budget and think about if you want to move your things from where you are to Lagos, how much it would cost you. I think from River State to Lagos, they were saying 450,000. Instead of when you price, you can pay 350, 400, right? And then if you're selling and rebuying over here, that is much better. It saves you a lot of stress. See me now. Now relocation I do now only one box I take travel. The other one I send through. I don't like stress when I travel. Imagine traveling with a lot of logo to logo. I can't even imagine. I will start crying. I can't do. So I just had to think of ways to make things easier for me. The way that I'd gone through it and around it was the best way. So you will know what works best for you and how best to spend your money, right? So are you next person, sorry. So are you permanently back in Lagos now? Yes, so I am permanently back, permanently back. I give God the glory and building my brand because I am rebranding and introducing other parts of my business. Yeah. Most of the questions, are you permanently back in Lagos or you're going to move again? I'm currently back in Lagos and I don't think I am moving anytime soon. Yeah. So what's the next person? I did not screenshot this thing in order. There are other screenshots. Do you have a shop or no, I do not have a shop yet, so I'm working from home or home service. I'm open for home service, home services, and I'm working from home, my own home. Yeah, so just like I said in the previous, in my introduction video, I'm going to use this part of my living room for my workspace. This part going to be for makeup, and that's for my microblading and other stuff. Though I really do not like the idea that I would have so many people coming into my home, but it's just for the beginning, right? And we move from there. I really want to move to Lagos, but I have nobody there at all. It depends on what you want to do. It depends on what you want to do. I would advise you, if you know what you're coming to do, you can start by applying for jobs in that area. There are some jobs, especially for skilled workers. There are some jobs that comes with accommodation. I saw a couple of them in July, June, July, where I was looking for something like that. I was like, okay, let me work first. Let me work first with somebody and then save up more money. And but Heji kept calling and crying. Ah, there was one day he called and he was crying. The cry was from deep down. Not that kind of cry. And I just felt, I'm like, oh my God, I can't stay anymore without this guy. Like he has tried. He had stayed 3 months without me when I'd gone for my makeup training. He had stayed another how many months without me. Like I just didn't like that gap I was giving, going away, and I just decided, no, 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 I have to go and get my baby boy. I can't. I do not like that in his memory, because these are lasting memories, right? Growing up, he would remember there was a time when I missed my mommy so much, and she wasn't around. She was working. I didn't know how long I was going to work, and he's just going to be there without me. And oh my God, thinking about it now, say, getting me sad. So I just couldn't. I just couldn't. I say it's better we come and then we struggle it out together, right? So, yes, relocation is not an easy something. It was so, so stressful, though. I just thank God for everything. Just thank God for everything. And so that is the end of my relocation story. And I hope that this was fun. This was a fun chit chat, and I wasn't too serious. But I hope this was fun for you as it was for me. Trust me, I have so many stories. I don't know if everybody is like me because I prefer vlogs. I prefer watching people's vlogs and just sometimes a few sit down videos. So I hope my sit down videos too are not boring and it doesn't chase people away. Well, if you don't like sit down videos, let me know too because I do not prefer them over vlogs though, but I like them. But I prefer vlogs. Until next time, catch you on the next episode. Bye.